Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we are back with another week, bringing you all our thoughts and what's going on in nerd culture. It's a big week this week, because of yesterday, San Diego Comic-Con, getting all the exclusive news. So we have a lot to talk about. Marvel stuff. It's going to be another Marvel-heavy podcast for those Marvel fans. But before we get into that, how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to?
Great.
Dirty things?
Been outside.
I know. I see. James has a lot to talk about. So, James, you're going to go last, actually. Jaja, what have you been up to?
Well, I haven't been doing much, so this will be quick. Still reading Tokyo Revengers, and I'm gonna be one of those fanboys about it. The way I was like on Attack on Titan. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be annoying. Everyone needs to read this manga. Don't wait till it comes out. Read it. But other than that, I've been working. Haven't really watched anything new. I went to go see Thor, so I saw Thor. I got a hot take on that. Y'all are gonna love my opinion on Thor.
Okay. Will we, or is that sarcasm? Or are we actually not gonna love it?
I mean, I don't know. You always love my opinion, don't you?
I don't know. All right. We'll talk about it after everyone does their nerdy things. Then we'll talk about what you thought about it.
Haven't really been playing anything new, but that's it for me, really.
Nice. What have I been doing? I've been playing Elden Ring still. My PlayStation did not turn on yesterday, so I'm a little scared. It was on, but nothing was on the screen, like on the TV. So like I messed around with it for like 20 minutes and nothing happened. And then like I left it on overnight and like the white light was on all night and it never went into rest mode. So then this morning I unplugged it. And now I'm afraid to turn it back on because if it doesn't come on still, I'm gonna be very sad. So that's what's going on right now with me. And I'll be very upset if my PlayStation's broken. It's brand new and I don't play it that much. So that's one thing. And then I started the House of Dragon trailer came out last week. So I started watching Game of Thrones over again to get ready for that. And man, Game of Thrones was so good. Considering it's such a good show. So they fucked it up in the end. But you know, if you watch it over again, you just remember how good of a show it was. So I'm watching that over. I might skip the last season. I'm probably not gonna watch it. So I'll
the House of Dragon stuff, all of that stuff looks amazing. I've been following that. Like
the trailer, it looks really good. So in prep for that, I'm just watching it over again. Game of Thrones is such a great show. What a great time that was before they, whatever. But that's what I've been up to. James, what have you been up to? Tell us about everything. We didn't record last week, so you have to catch us up now on your.
Gotcha. I'll start with this most previous week. So right now I'm in Oregon for the World Track Championships. Kind of nerdy, so I'm like a track nerd. I just love track and field. But yeah, so the World Championships, it's been a really good time out here. I got here Wednesday. Yeah, so I've been here Wednesday, and then it's been like a week-long events going on for track, so World Championships. Actually, yesterday, on Saturday, I got to see Allison Felix run. So you guys know Allison Felix, track legend. Yeah, she kind of surprised everyone and actually ended up running the 4x4. So being able to see her run in person for what possibly could be her last meet, because she was retired up until previously. So that was probably like the highlight of my trip. And then some of the different results, like Noah Lyles breaking the US record, and then the United States winning the 4x1, like exciting moments like that. It was cool to see in person. So yeah, I'm definitely excited as a track fan, track nerd. So yeah, Oregon is really nice. I've been outside. And then the previous weekend, I was actually at DreamCon, which was even more, it was like one of the best weekends of my life. Like it was like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to DreamCon, I definitely would, because it's like a space of like content creators, anime, gaming, a mixture of like everybody kind of coming together. And then it's mostly a Black audience, so it kind of just feels like welcoming, if that makes any sense. So like no one felt kind of awkward out there. How you may feel at other cons where like, oh man, there's like judgy fans, like everyone was kind of like the same, just welcoming me with open arms. And I did some pretty nice cosplays out there. So yeah, my first one, Finn the Human. So I did that one again. I did that one at BlerdCon, but I did my Finn the Human cosplay. And then day two, I did Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So that's the one that I've been hanging on to. And I got a dope cosplay coming up. And I talked it up because it definitely went viral on Twitter. Oh,
it
my
did.
goodness.
James is famous. James is famous.
Yeah,
And so it looked good.
thank you. Yeah, I was hyped for it, and I didn't realize so many people like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So then when I posted it, because I barely post on Twitter, it started going. It got like 700 likes immediately, and I was like, wait, this is kind of serious. And then my phone started going crazy. So then I turned all my notifications from Twitter off, and then like I would check periodically, and then it was like, all right, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. And then I was like, oh man, this is crazy. And then like while I was in there, before I posted the pictures, like people were stopping me to take pictures and stuff like that. Well, really my entire friend group, like we all had really good cosplays. So my other friend, he was dressed as Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! But this was a previous day. So yeah, it was really funny. They had like a dual disc, he had a gold chain. People were joking around saying, oh, Seto Kaiba, did you buy this thing? Is it called KaibaCon now? So it was really dope. My other friend with me, he was dressed as Zoro with all 3 swords, and then Deku the first day. So yeah, it was really dope turnout. Yeah, DreamCon, shout out to RDC World. I definitely plan to go next year. The ticket system was kind of like everybody wanted tickets, of course, so it was hard to get your tickets. But yeah, I'm definitely planning to go back next year. And then I got quite a few interviews, so as those come out, I'll send them to you guys, and then we can post them on either TikTok, Instagram, wherever. But yeah, it was a whole lot of fun.
James is underselling his viralness. First of all, his cosplay was really dope. If you haven't seen it, go look on James's Twitter and also on our TikTok because it's up there too.
It was official. Official.
James's Twitter post. How many views did it get, James? Because I can't see that for some reason.
Yeah, I can check now. But yeah, so I had a pun there. So if you guys watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that part especially, the end credit song is Jodeci's Freaking You. So I called it Jodeci's Bizarre Adventure. And then I guess that was a pretty good hit. But yeah, it got 700,000 views.
700,000 views on James's tweet. 3,468 retweets. And 21,000 likes. It's crazy.
Insane, yeah.
Insane.
So shout out to the JoJo fans. Actually, a lot of people that were commenting, they weren't even JoJo fans. They just liked the outfit. So I guess we'll see what comes.
So how's it like reading through thousands and thousands of comments? Like, what is that?
It was crazy.
How does it feel to know that over 3,000 people retweeted your tweet? That's nuts.
Right, yeah, and 700,000 saw. Yeah, it was. I was honestly expecting there to be like some haters. You know, like anytime anything's like buzzing, there's always some haters come out the woodwork. But it was literally all up. Like, no, I don't think there was one single hate comment. I was like, oh,
why would somebody? What could somebody say bad about that? I don't get it. Well, people are mean, so you know.
Yeah, you never know. But yeah, like there was literally no one hating at all. It was just all love. Everyone's excited about like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the pun, and then even just the way that the cosplay came out, and the photos looked really good too. So shout out to my friend who's taking the photos. And I took like some photo shoots too, like some photographers, and then some of the interviewers that were actually working with DreamCon. They interviewed me, so maybe in the wrap up video I might be in that. But yeah, and then other like big content creators, they were doing like pictures and stuff with me. So I think that was part of the reason why, because like bigger pages were sharing it too. So that was super dope feeling.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was shouting out Blerdsnerds all along. So
thank you for shouting out the podcast. I'm gonna shout out our TikTok too. Our TikTok has been getting some good traction. The 2 videos I posted have gotten a bit of views. So hopefully we only go up from there.
I still don't make a TikTok.
You don't have to make it. TikTok is poisonous to the youth, I think. I'm just doing it. It's good marketing for the podcast,
though. Oh my God, we might have to like blank that out or something.
It's true. But that's great. No, that's great. It's great that your cosplay, like, it was really good. So the build up to it was well worth it, James. Good job. All right. So that's it. Well, is there any video game news that you guys want to talk about first? Because I know that we put in some multiverse stuff, so we can talk about that. But then we have a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about. Oh,
how could I forget about that? I'm in the open beta of Multiverse, so I've been playing that a little bit.
How is LeBron? Who's the new character?
I haven't seen LeBron yet, unless they put him in like last night. I haven't seen him, but they added Iron Giant. That's a new character that wasn't in the previous. But I was reading somewhere they said they have like 19 characters like in development or something like that. So
maybe LeBron's not out yet. Maybe
the roster's about to double. It sounds like. I don't know if they're gonna release them like one by one, but they gotta build it up because the roster's kind of small compared to like Smash Brothers, you know.
Yeah. Well, it is a free game, so right? There's a free game, right?
It is,
Okay.
but they have like like the bundles where you can get like the deluxe and ultimate. They call it something different. It's like the Founders Edition or something like that. And I guess it gives you like credits to buy characters and stuff. But it's supposed to be free to play.
Nice. Okay. How does the Iron Giant play? I would imagine that he's slow and clunky.
Yes. Imagine like Sentinel in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
That's Iron Giant. He's very slow, very clunky, but
that's what I thought.
He hits hard. He does.
All right. Cool.
I feel like all this game, like you have to like study a character to get good. Like you can't just. I'm having a hard time bouncing around characters, like trying to just play everybody, because everyone plays so different that like you got to learn all their abilities and learn how to like use them. And then most characters have abilities that affect your teammates, so you got to learn how to use those. So it's a cool game. It's looking like it's gonna be give Smash a run for its money, most definitely. Out of all the loot brawlers that came out, because there's like 10 of them.
Let's see. We'll see. We'll see about it.
And all the other brawlers went on sale. The Cartoon Network one, the Nickelodeon one. I see all of them went on sale right now.
Well, that Nickelodeon one wasn't good. I would like to play it. Hopefully my PlayStation comes back to life.
Give it a shot.
Because it's not on Switch, so I won't be playing it at all if I don't have a PlayStation. Is there any Fingers crossed. Yeah. Is there anything else going on? I didn't see a lot of video game news this week. That cat game came out for PlayStation, and like people, I kept seeing a bunch of Stray. I kept seeing a bunch of videos of people's cats like trying to like touch the cat on the screen. I guess because it looks so real. I've been seeing a whole bunch of those videos, but I also can't believe people are buying that game. So that's another thing.
Listen, they just released a game on Game Pass where you power wash like people's houses and like you clean stuff.
What?
Power washing. Yeah.
I don't know what people find entertaining.
I was like, really? You're doing that?
That's weird. Mm-hmm. Those games are entertaining for like 5 minutes, like the Goat Simulator and like other stuff like that, and then like you just turn it off after a while.
Mowing lawn simulator, driving truck simulator.
Yeah, the Goose Game and the one where you're a bee, like all those things. It's fun for like an hour, and then you just say, okay, I'm done. So yeah.
Tell that to the people who play that game for hours. You're like, you don't understand how it is to be a bee.
Yeah. Well, video game fans can rejoice though, because there's a new Tekken series coming out for Netflix.
Thanks, James. I was waiting for you to take us into the into the series.
Definitely looking out for that.
I've never played Tekken.
I wouldn't mind a new Tekken game. And I don't know why I gotta take the shine off Tekken for a little bit, but definitely hyped for this new Street Fighter that's coming out.
Nice. Well, this is not a video game. This is a Netflix anime.
It's a Netflix anime. Yeah.
I think if that gets popular enough, there'll probably be another Tekken on the horizon, like on the heels of it.
Do you like the animation? Because I don't.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's a little weird.
Do we know who's producing this? Is this Sony? Is this a Sony flick?
I
would love to know.
It's Netflix, isn't it? Like it's a Netflix original.
I think Netflix Studios is behind it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
just wondering if this is part of the Sony movie TV thing that they're trying to do, you know?
No, I don't think so. It's a Netflix original. I'm not crazy about this animation though. TBH. It looks a little, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, they are. They're trying something new. But I don't play Tekken that much. So I'm not really that into it. So
Same.
I don't know.
I don't keep up with the characters.
I don't know if I want to watch this. Has anybody sorry, I'm going to sidebar. Did anyone watch Resident Evil on Netflix? The new one that just came out? No? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. I just wanted to, I'm not going to watch it, but so I need somebody to watch it first and tell me if it's scary or not, and then I'll watch it.
Okay.
So you let me know once you've seen it. Does it say when this is coming out? Probably not. Tekken, I mean. Sorry.
Let's see.
August 18th. Right around the corner, guys.
Nice.
August 18th.
Okay, we'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll see how that is when it comes out. So San Diego Comic-Con, really, we just rushed through all that to get to the main topic of events. San Diego Comic-Con was just happened, and everyone knows San Diego Comic-Con gets all the cool announcements and all the cool exclusive drops. New York Comic-Con gets none of that. So we saw a whole bunch of announcements and things coming out of San Diego Comic-Con. One of them was an announcement for Avatar. Avatar Studios' first movie is going to focus on Aang and the period between when the last Airbender ended and when Korra started. So all that in between time when they were growing up, it's going to focus on that. I'm really interested to see that. Because when Korra came out, I was always wondering like what happened. Like they were all grown, so I always wondered what happened like before that. So I'm looking forward to that. I kind of wish it was a show though and not a movie. I don't know.
Yeah. I was definitely interested to see that. I was just under the assumption that if there's a new Avatar, the old Avatar was dead. So I was like, no way Aang's going to be in this. But then he was in it. So like, like I want to see how that happens. Like the passing of the torch of Avatars. Like, did he realize he was no longer the Avatar at any point? Or
that's true. How does that work? That's a good question. I always thought that the Avatar had to die. I always thought the Avatar had to die also for a new Avatar to be. So that, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I hope we get to see him at full power a couple more times before anything like that happens. Because
full powered adult.
Because why wasn't there a new Avatar the whole time he was frozen in the ice and everyone thought he was dead? Sorry, now I have a lot of questions.
Because he technically wasn't dead, maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. But he wasn't dead. But then Korra was the new Avatar when he was alive still. Listen, I don't know. I have a lot of questions now. I feel like that's a plot hole. Yeah. We just discovered that. I feel like I haven't heard anybody make that argument before. They probably have, but you heard it. James found a plot hole.
We need answers.
Adult Avatar game. We do want to see adult Avatar game. So
nice we do. Although I'm not interested. I don't know. Well, so we'll see when that comes out. And I'm interested to see the other movies that come out surrounding this too. Is there a release date for this movie? Of course not. It probably hasn't. Nope. No release date yet. So we'll keep our eye on that. Yikes. We kind of talked about the House of Dragon trailer. I don't want to I don't want to mix up the San Diego Comic-Con stuff with the House of Dragon trailer, so I'll come back to that. But the biggest thing that everyone was really hype about was that Marvel unveiled their Phase 5 and part of their Phase 6 lineup for their movies and shows. And we also got some trailers. A lot of good stuff in these announcements and some things I have problems with. So we're going to go through that.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
You know what this was for me in one sentence?
What?
I was just thinking about how I'm just going to be handing Marvel my money for like the next 2-3 years, like without even a question. Just like, oh, that's a whack movie. Here, I'm going to go see it anyway. Here, anything you do, I'm going to go patronize. Like, they got me by the cojones, man.
Got me by the wallet. The trailers have been looking pretty interesting so far. Well, the ones that I've seen, I haven't checked them all out, but
yeah, I think we only got a couple. So just really quick, Phase 4 of Marvel is going to end with She-Hulk and Black Panther. And I must say, if everything we've seen from Spider-Man up until Black Panther has been Phase 4, I would rate Phase 4 on the lower scale. It wasn't that great.
Phase 4 was definitely filler.
It was right. That's a good way to put it. It was filler.
I mean, it wasn't horrible, but looking at the lineup just for next year, I'm like, what the heck? We haven't seen anything.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. I feel like we got a bunch of mid-tier things, and the only things that were really spectacular were Spider-Man, maybe Shang-Chi, but that's it. And then hopefully
nothing was horrible. It was just some filler, you know?
It was just, Miss
Something to
Marvel was
hold us
okay.
over
Miss Marvel
until
was good.
they, you know.
Yeah, I never finished Moon Knight. Can't talk about that. But still,
I can't be mad at how frequently stuff came out. Like we had something to watch pretty much the whole year, so I can't really
we
be
did.
mad at that if they give us some filler to hype.
But
You know,
is it quality? But would you rather have quantity over quality? I would rather have more space in between.
If I get quality, mid, and then quality again, yeah, I'll take it.
What was the 4 qualities?
Everything up until phase 4.
Everything up until phase 4. Well, yes, that's different. I'm talking about like phase 4 specifically, though.
Yeah, but if they give me 3 phases of fire and they come with one phase that kind of didn't hit, and then they come back with some fire,
that's true.
I'm
That's
not
true.
mad.
That's true. That is very, very true. So before we move on to phase 5, since Wakanda Forever is going to end phase 4, did you guys see the Wakanda Forever trailer?
Loved it.
I just
I'm
feel
going
like
to be in tears.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Movie.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna be a big baby. I'm gonna be crying that whole movie because I almost cried for the trailer. And yeah, that's gonna be an emotional movie right there.
It is. I was literally just about to say that. I think that everyone is just gonna be crying the whole time. That's what I think. It just looks like it's gonna be very sad. I don't know if
and it did a great job with the music.
And I kind of like how like you felt the sad vibes, but you really still didn't know what was going on. And I feel like they need to keep all their trailers ambiguous like that instead of giving away the plots in the trailers. They need to not do that. So I really like the way that it was structured. But yeah, I do feel like we're just gonna be the theater's gonna be crying the whole time.
Oh yeah, and we saw that iron-shaped heart.
Yeah, Ironheart is definitely gonna be in this, so that's gonna be good. Who else did we see?
We saw everybody. Shuri and Batu, his mom.
Yep.
We don't know who's gonna be the next Black Panther, but
we don't know. I like how they didn't tell us. You see that? Don't. I like
somebody has a baby. Please, I hope it's his baby that they had in the trailer.
Wait, someone has. Wasn't that Namor that they were, or like somebody underwater? Wasn't that what was happening?
Yeah, it was. They weren't like underwater. They were like standing, like crouched in the water. It seemed like they were trying to have like a water. Yeah, so I hope it's his, but they didn't really show the face, so I got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but I'm very excited for this movie now. And yeah, I hope whatever next trailer comes out, keep it just as ambiguous. Just don't tell us anything. Don't tell us anything. Don't show us who Black Panther is going to be. Yeah, save it all. Save it all for the movie. Just make us sad and emotional. I like that. That's fine. Before we go into phase 5 revelations, Jaja, do you want to tell us what you thought of Thor?
Do I want to tell you what I thought of Thor?
The middest of mid of this whole entire phase.
The middest of mid. Oh my God. Y'all going harsh on this movie. I thought I was going to be the one talking like this, but okay. So in a nutshell, I thought it was pretty good.
Ooh.
I thought it was the best.
I knew you were gonna like it. I knew you were gonna like it, Jaja. Oh my God!
And not only is that it might be the best Thor movie, it might be one of the top funniest movies in the Marvel MCU.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
If not top, if it's not number 1, it's number like in the top 3.
No, Jaja, come on.
What movie's funnier than this?
You can't do this to me. Ragnarok was funnier because it made sense.
Before we talk about how funny it was, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but what was not funny and what was cringy throughout the whole movie was Thor trying to make jokes, Jane Foster, and Zeus. Yes. Those 3 characters.
So the 3 main characters.
Yep.
With the exception of Zeus.
But okay. Everything else about the movie, I was like cracking up. I was like the only one cracking up in my theater, but I was dying. Listen, when the goat started crying and no one was laughing and just me, I was like, all right, you guys are weird. It's not me. This was meant to be funny.
The goats were funny. They were funny
Exactly,
the
but I was
first
the only one
three
laughing.
times, but
So
then after that, it was kind of just like, okay.
nah,
It was
I laughed
over.
every single time them goats did something. Those goats were priceless to me.
The goats were
um,
funny.
what else? And then you guys were talking about they didn't explain how she got her powers. I thought they explained it pretty good. It just took
I don't know.
literally like 2 or 3 seconds to explain, but they explained it.
I mean, they explained it, but I felt that the explanation was just not great. It wasn't great, and I just feel
It
like
was pretty simple. It was that he put a charm on the hammer pretty much that protects her.
okay,
So
but
that
it's
when
one. No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
It's one thing if they explained it kind of not great, but it's another thing when everything just happens and there's no build up around it. That was my thing.
I got
They
you.
should have at least
They explained it after like everything happened. So that because when she did it, when he was talking to the hammer, saying pretty protect her, I had to go back and think like, oh, so that's what she meant like about the hammer calling out to her. Because I was wondering like, why would she just automatically now want to go to the hammer like after staying away from him for years? But if it was calling out to her because it felt like she was about to die, and you know what I mean, and
well, no, I
it
understand
made,
that, but like, why was she a superhero in 2 seconds? That was my thing, and
I
why was
mean,
nobody surprised?
when you touch the hammer, you turn into Thor. What my critique is, how the hell she learned how to fight and use all the
That's what I'm
powers
talking
in 2
about.
seconds?
That's what I
Okay,
mean.
all right,
That's
all
what I'm
right,
talking
all right,
about.
all right. Okay, we agree.
Yes.
I was like, wait, she just knows how to fight and do the little wind up thing and all this stuff. Like, how did
That's
she
what I'm
like?
talking
It's like a
about.
Matrix download or something like that. But I
Plus,
get
new
how she got the powers.
characters.
Just how she used them and how skillful she was is a question. That's what I'm saying.
Another question
Uh,
I have is, and this might be very like off topic, but what is going on with the equation of powers to like, so like when Jane became Thor, then like her hair was like in a bob as a regular human, but then when she became Thor, her hair was long and she had a balayage going on with like blonde and bright, and then the same thing happens with She-Hulk too. Like when did you guys see the new She-Hulk trailer?
I haven't seen
I
it.
didn't see the
No.
new She-Hulk trailer. I watched all
Well,
the
you're gonna
trailers.
have to pause and watch that.
Okay.
So like when she's a human, her hair is short, but then when she's She-Hulk, her hair is longer. I'm like, what is going on with that? That's just the thing that I noticed. I don't know. I don't think that that's important, but it's just why. I don't get it. Anyway, continue.
No, so yeah, and then I predict I was like, as soon as Korg said in the beginning that Thor would make a great father, I was like, he's getting a kid. How is he
Yeah.
getting a kid if she dies? Because it was spoiled to me that Natalie Portman dies in the movie. So I'm like, wait, how is he gonna get a kid if she dies in the movie? I loved how it happened. I'm happy that we got potentially three new young Avengers in this movie. We got Kid Lady Thor, we got Heimdall's kid Axel, and we got potentially Kid Korg. So happy about those three. What?
What
Talk
did
to
you
me.
think about the end credit scene?
The end
Did
credit
it make you
scene.
excited for any future Thor with
Wait,
Hercules?
remind me of the end. Oh, with them fighting. With
No,
them.
with Hercules, where they revealed Hercules
Oh,
to be the next villain.
first of all, I didn't like Zeus, so
No.
I mean, I'm down to see a serious Thor fight Hercules. I'm not trying to see
We're not
dumb
getting a
Thor,
serious Thor back.
dumb
We're not.
awkward.
It's long gone.
We're not. Guys,
Like
guys,
I like the movie so much that I wanted to go back and watch the first two just so I can like reevaluate because I kind of like the movie, but Thor every time he tried to make a joke, like some of them hit, like some of the jokes where it was bouncing off something else, like in the beginning with the Guardians of the Galaxy, when
yeah.
he was making jokes, it was pretty funny. The jokes about the ship, all those jokes were funny. The Stormbreaker joke when Stormbreaker was getting jealous from him about him with Mjolnir,
Yeah, that
that
was
was
funny.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
But when
That
he
was
was
funny.
like trying to force the jokes himself, it was just like, no, stop.
It
And then
wasn't working.
Natalie Portman's character is just naturally awkward in this movie, so it's just like,
I just thought the whole movie was pointless. I thought it was pointless because like you bought Jane Foster back just for her to die. Who knows if she's gonna be back again? I just feel like it was like, what was the
I
point?
mean,
But
they they might bring her back. She's in Valhalla, so.
But the whole thing,
that's gotta mean something.
she wasn't in the last movie because like she had issues with Marvel and like the director, not the director. I forgot she was having issues with the company, and they had to like beg her to come back for this movie. So like I don't really know if she's gonna be back. We'll see though. We will see. I was gonna say something else about this, and now it is gone from my brain.
Thor will return.
Oh no, sorry. I was gonna say it was something regarding his seriousness. If you guys want to see peak serious Thor, go back and watch Age of Ultron because he was so serious in that movie. So serious. Yeah, okay, he was.
I'm gonna go watch that.
Watch that again, and then like compare it to like it's the Thor he was in Age of Ultron and the Thor that he is now are like two completely different people. It's like not even. It's not. It's so crazy. Dumber. Yeah. He was like so serious in that movie.
He was going in this direction in Ragnarok, though. That's why I didn't like Ragnarok. Because I'm like, if this is where Thor is going.
But Ragnarok, it wasn't like so bad. I feel like we went all the way to the end of the dumb scale in this movie. In Ragnarok, bad. It was like in middle.
Watch Ragnarok again. I'm gonna watch it again.
I've seen Ragnarok so many times. It's one of my favorite. I love that movie so much.
Everybody loves that movie. Everybody. Trust me, I'm the weird one.
Yes. You're the weird one if you like this movie better than Ragnarok.
I do though.
I don't get it. But no, go back and watch Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron, he was like, he had some jokes in the very beginning, you know, when they're happy before like all the trouble starts, but then he gets real serious. And then like, it's just a completely,
there were so many times he needed to be serious in this movie that he didn't. Yeah. That's but
that was another issue people had. It was the balance, because it's like you have somebody, you have like the love of your life over here dying from cancer, but then like you're not. It's like the balance of comedy to that aspect of the movie. It wasn't like weird. The tone was like all over the place. It wasn't great.
And they tried to explain it with, Thor is like all messed up in the head psychologically. It's like, yo, he's a god.
I'm
tired of all these gods being so daggone emotional. Y'all living for thousands of years and y'all gonna be like hung up over one little thing. Like, get out of here. But I was watching real quick. I was watching our boy Eric Voss with his breakdown of the movie, and he was saying that that pretty much that the gods might not be capable of love, and their gift to their worshipers is like the to be able to love and stuff like that. I thought that was kind of interesting, but still, no. The gods don't make no sense in the MCU. Like, we got superheroes. What makes y'all so special? Especially if y'all are treating people like you know. I don't know.
I'll party.
It's true. But Thor was mid. It was mid. So we'll see what comes after that. That was my overall take. Let's
back to Comic-Con.
Let's go through this lineup. So all of these,
you're gonna go through day by day, or
I was gonna try to go through the announcements of all the Marvel stuff, but like I took these screenshots out of order. Hold on.
I got the page up where they show like what happened every day.
Okay.
So we can, they revealed the real life Infinity Stones collection worth $25 million. You seen them?
Worth
beautiful
$25
gems?
million. Wow.
Jeez.
I did not see those. I did not see those.
I clicked the link in the rundown.
Wait, where? Did you? I didn't see it in here.
Yeah, I just clicked it and it gave me this page, this beautiful page.
Oh, are you talking about? Okay, hold on. Oh, I see them.
And did you guys see the Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur first look clip?
I did. I was wondering. I like Moon Girl, so I've read a couple of Moon Girl comics. So
it's a very interesting style and feel they're going with.
Yeah.
It's kind of quirky. Like, I don't know. It's like feels kitty, but then I don't know.
I mean, Moon Girl is kind of kitty, so I'm not surprised by this. I do like the animation though.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like I'm looking at a comic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's cool. So I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
We got a trailer for I Am Groot. I didn't see that though.
I saw it. It was pretty cool. It's like shorts. It's gonna be like shorts, and it's based around I Am Groot, and the trailer looks like it's gonna be like funny and cute. Yeah. And
then season 2 of What If, we're getting early 2023. That's cool.
Hype for that.
Looking forward to that.
Spider-Man freshman year is coming in 2024. I feel like
Long
these
time
dates are
from
like
now.
out of a long time from now. Long time. X-Men 97 is coming out in fall of 2023. I mean, that's also still a long time. Anything coming out in 2023 in the fall is not it's not close.
I mean, we were saying that last year, this time talking about Doctor Strange. Oh, we gotta wait till May, and that came quicker than quick. But
That's
fall
true.
is longer than May. So
yeah, fall of 2023 is longer than May. Not this fall, everyone. Next fall. That's the key. It's the keynote here. What else? Marvel Zombies. Did we get a date for that or a year? We didn't get any dates. We just got years for these things.
all they told us that it's gonna be gory.
Oh, 2024.
That's
No.
it.
Yeah, gory. I don't want to watch it. I won't be watching that. Gonna skip it. Oh no,
That's
I
it
lost
for
the
day
article.
one.
That is it for day one. Where is? Oh, that's why I clicked it.
So day 2, we got the new Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Mania poster revealed. Has
Yes.
Kang in it, and it
Has
has
Kang in it.
Yes, looks beautiful.
So really, guys, the whole phase 4 has come and gone. We only saw Kang and Loki, and yes, it is true. We're not going to see him again until Ant-Man comes out. So you got to
I mean, doesn't Loki 2 come out before Ant-Man?
No, I think
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it comes out after, because Ant-Man comes out in February, which is like right at the start of 2023. So I don't think, I think Loki doesn't come out till the spring of 2023.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So we're not going to see him again we have February will be here like super quick. Summer's already like almost over. We're at the end of July, about to be in August. So, that'll be here before you know it. And we have a couple things before then. So,
Marvel
what else?
Marvel teases Jason Aaron's Avengers finale and Jonathan Hickman's next series. They didn't really say what they were gonna do. It was just like a teaser screen saying like, what if this power met this something? I could get what exactly it said, but it's really just, it says, what happens when the powers that be meet the natural order of things? And then it says Hickman and I don't even want to pronounce his name because I'm gonna say it wrong. 2023. So they're directing something 2023. We have no idea what it is. We can speculate all day and just be wrong all day.
All day.
We want to.
Yeah, so we'll wait again. We'll wait on that. And then we already talked about this earlier, that phase 4 is going to end with She-Hulk and Black Panther, a mid phase. Let's continue.
Can't say it's gonna be mid with that Black Panther movie.
Well, no.
Panther movie is gonna
no.
be
The Black Panther's probably gonna be
serious.
good. And again, not everything in phase 4 was mid. Spider-Man was great. Shang-Chi was great.
I gotta look back at the date, but I feel like phase 4 kicked off with Chad Boseman's passing. Like it was real close to that. So I don't know. Maybe they just dedicated this whole phase to just like honoring him. I hope something like that, because he was in the What If. He was in. We got Wakanda coming out. I don't know, but I feel like phase 4 kicked up. Like I don't know. I gotta do research on that.
Off to a bad start.
Yeah. Daredevil getting an official MCU Daredevil reboot is coming. And
18 episodes.
18 episodes. Why is it that we can get 18 episodes? Is this animated or is this live action?
I think it's animated. I think he's playing the voice.
Ugh. I don't know if
I'm not mistaken. Let me
No, I don't. I think this is No. I'm pretty sure this is live action. It doesn't say it's animated. Spider-Man freshman year is animated, and he's gonna be in that. But I think that this is gonna be live action.
You might be right.
Why is it though? Why is it? What'd you say, James?
It just says Charlie Cox will return for Daredevil. So he could be the voice. He could be the actor.
I hope it's not animated. But I'm confused. Why does Daredevil get 18 episodes, but we get 6 for everything else? I don't understand. 18 episodes is so long. For a modern show now on a streaming service, 18 episodes? That's crazy. That's kind of nuts. So I'm just wondering why
hopefully it's the start of a new trend.
6 episodes and 5 episodes. I feel like I saw something, and I think She-Hulk is only going to be 5 episodes, guys. Why is it that we get only 5 and 6 of these shows, and Daredevil's getting 18 episodes? That's so crazy.
I hope
it's
it's the
good.
start of a new trend. That's all I'm saying.
I hope so too. Don't give us these 6-episode shows where you don't have time to expand on the plot. I hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it. So that's coming out in 2024. Guys, these 2024 announcements are killing me. Like, that's nowhere near here. Like, we're not even in 2023 yet.
We're gonna do next year.
I know. There was a new She-Hulk Attorney at Law trailer, which you guys said you didn't see, but apparently the CGI has been upgraded. I don't know. She looks the same to me. I still don't like it. But the trailer, the premise of the show still looks like it might be interesting. So I'm gonna watch it.
Same.
I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to see past the CGI. She still looks like a
green sim.
Yes, a green sim. That's good. That's a good explanation. She still looks like a green sim to me, but we'll see. James, why are you shaking? I mean, not James. Jaja, why are you shaking your head?
I'm not shaking my head.
Okay.
I was agreeing with you.
Okay. Were you? Okay. No.
I'm
still gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it and see how it looks.
Okay. We have a Blade release year. Oh no, release date actually November 3rd. November 3rd, 2023 is when we're getting Blade. So again, not close. That's next fall.
More than a year from now. So
yeah, don't get too excited. We got an announcement for Secret Invasion show.
It's coming in the
spring. So that's close. That's like
yeah.
right around the corner.
I don't know how I feel about it being a show. I wish that was a movie.
I know. Well, Secret Wars is going to be a movie. So
okay, maybe that's what I'm confusing it with.
Yeah, you are. Because that's what I had that thought too when I read that it was going to be a series, but then I saw something else. And then the Thunderbolts is going to conclude phase 5. So here's my gripe here. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the Miss Marvel finale where it was, you guys both saw the finale, right? Of Miss Marvel?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
where it was revealed Inhumans has been retconned, and Miss Marvel is a mutant, but yet no X-Men projects, no X-Men projects in here at all. So I don't know what's going on with that, but a whole phase has gone by and like no mutants that we know of, unless they're gonna mix.
But you didn't see the X-Men trailer?
The X-Men, well, the X-Men 94 trailer,
and then Wolverine as well.
Where?
Yeah, there's a Wolverine trailer. You sent it.
There's a Wolverine trailer.
No, I didn't. I didn't send a Wolverine trailer.
Did I wake up too early?
Wait,
I probably
wait. James is about to break the internet again. There's a Wolverine trailer.
There's no Wolverine
Marvel
trailer.
Marvel Studios Wolverine, yeah.
Wait, what? Where?
2022. When 2022? Marvel.
Is that the video game?
Now.
I don't even see that in the list.
Video game. This looks like a.
Wait, throw that in the group chat real quick so we can open it.
James got the scoop right now.
Where is
exclusive?
Is this an Onion article? Yeah, is it from the Onion?
Oh, it's a fan made trailer. Okay, I'm tripping. It's a fan made trailer.
That's what I thought. I was going to say, wait a minute. Okay.
Hold up. There is no way that I didn't see that. That's crazy. They slipped one.
So Thunderbolts is summer 2024. But yeah, so unless they're throwing in mutants in these other projects, like as little there's no announced X-Men reboots, X-Men movies, X-Men shows, X-Men projects besides X-Men 94, but I don't count that because animated. So nothing. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed by that. So
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them taking their time with it.
But what is taking their time? This is too much time. I think
cartoon's not coming out. So
when is Deadpool 3 coming out? We saw no announcement for Deadpool 3 either.
It's taking our time. No.
Yeah. So then to start off phase 6, Captain America: New World Order. Is that a movie? I think that's a movie.
Yes.
Yes.
It is going to feature 3rd, Sam Wilson.
Yep, May 3rd, 2024. It's kind of crazy that Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out in phase 4, but we're not getting a Captain America movie till phase 6. Oh, the spacing. I guess because there's so many heroes now, like it's too much, I guess, to like it's too much.
It's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah. we got a new Guardians 3 trailer, which Gamora was in. So I was a little confused by that. I guess we'll see how that's gonna. Did you guys watch that trailer? Yeah.
Did I see it? I don't think so, but I read a description and I heard Gamora was in it, and I hope that I don't know, she's not going to remember anything because she's like a different version.
Which Gamora is this? Is this the one that was in
one,
Endgame?
Yes, it's the one that got away in Endgame. Yeah.
How'd they find her again? Okay, I guess we'll figure out when we watch the movie.
But if from Thor, it seems that Star-Lord he's still emotionally messed up from that, and he said that he was in pain and he'd rather just feel like he's in pain all day. So I guess that movie is going to expand on that. Because now he's going to meet her and meet a version of her that doesn't even know him. So he has to 50 first dates his way into her heart again.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And also just to throw out, so we all know, so phase 1 through 3 of Marvel was called the Infinity Saga. And they have revealed that phase 4 through 6 is called the Multiverse Saga. So a lot of multiverse things happening in here. So phase 6, this is another gripe that I had. We're not getting an Avengers movie until May 2025 is when we're getting our first Avengers movie. I don't know how I feel about that. Fantastic Four reboot, a Marvel Fantastic Four reboot is coming to theaters on November 8th, 2024. So let's hope that the MCU doesn't botch Fantastic Four again.
Yeah.
They didn't. Yeah, that movie's cursed, I think. But yeah, then the next Avengers movie is going to be The Avengers, The Kang Dynasty. That's coming May 2nd, 2025. So followed by an additional Avengers movie. So we're getting 2 Avengers movies in 1 year. So kind of like how
that'll be cool.
Kind of like how we got Infinity War and Endgame, so maybe they'll be connected to each other. So we have Kang Dynasty, May 5th, 2025, and then Avengers Secret Wars is coming out 6 months later on November 7th, 2025. So no Avengers movies until 2025. How do you guys feel about that?
Listen,
there's so many characters to cover. Like, it makes sense because who's new Avengers? So I guess they gotta show us.
That's true, but we had before
the
like
new
Infinity. Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead.
We got 2 Avengers movies before like the whole Infinity Saga wrapped up, like in phases 1 through 3. So it's kind of crazy that we're not getting another one until 2025, and that's going to be the end of this Multiverse Saga, and we're not getting an Avengers movie before that. It's kind of crazy to me. I don't know.
It's
wicked.
To me, it's like how many Avengers movies do you want?
But
like,
the crossovers are the best. The crossovers are the best movies.
They can't run the name into the ground, and then
they can.
We had 3 Avengers movies with like the classic team, right? And now in the comics, when they made the new Avengers, I expected this is going to be something similar. It's going to be a bunch of random people, like whoever they want in it is going to be in it. You know what I mean? They got so many people to choose from. Everybody can't be in it. I wonder how they're going to do it. It's going to be very interesting.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's a problem with like waiting till 2025 when all of these movies came out before then. Are you going to have all these people in it? I feel like if you had smaller Avengers movies leading up to that, it would be a little better. But I just feel
like by that time the universe is going to be so expanded, like in the cosmos and all that stuff, that you might need like different divisions of Avengers. You know what I mean? There might be a lot of them and they all form in like little squads or whatever.
Maybe. And true.
I don't know. We'll see.
True.
It can't be like Endgame where they're all in one scene fighting the big war. Like, it's not going to be that again. I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like that is going to be what's going to happen again. Secret Wars. I feel like that is totally
I think Secret Wars is going to be something like that.
But 2025 is a long time, guys. That's not this year. That's not next year. That's not the year after that. It's the year after that. It's crazy.
That's a while.
It's crazy. So are we not going to get any crossover events until then? The crossovers are the Avengers movies were the best ones, guys. The crossovers were the best ones. Kind of sad about
Nothing's going to be like that those first 10 years that we did.
I know.
And it took 10 years for them to build that up, Shannon.
It took 10 years, but we had 2 Avengers movies before that 10 years. You know?
I got you.
I feel like we need to see some kind of preliminary team up of the early, like how the first Avengers was a preliminary team up after, I don't know, a phase of like watching everyone's individual movies. But now we're just going to see like 3 years of everyone's individual projects without
I think
a
we're
team.
gonna get some team ups. We're gonna get some team ups
Hopefully.
here and there.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But
We've already
besides
been
that,
getting team ups. All the things that's coming out are featured more than one. You know, they're not
yeah.
on a
Yeah.
very smaller scale. But you want something like, I don't know. I know what you're talking about. Like
I just
something
want
like
an
the first
Avengers
Avengers
movie.
or like Defenders, just something to bring everything together real quick, and you can
Yeah.
go back your separate ways if you want to. I got you.
I just want an Avengers movie before 2025. That's all. We missed some things. I missed some things. Ironheart is coming out in fall of 2023, so way back up. We skipped that. So we're gonna get Black Panther. We'll see her first, and then we'll get her own show. Agatha Coven of Chaos. Not excited for that, but that's coming out also in 2023, winter 2023. Echo. Not excited for that either. It's coming out summer 2023.
Oh my gosh.
So much content. So there's gonna be a lot in 2023. A lot of shows. I just hope that Loki season 2. Missed that. Is coming out summer 2023 also. So spring and summer 2023 is gonna be packed with stuff. So
the whole 2023, we're getting Secret Invasion very early. Like
there's gonna be a lot of stuff in 2023. A lot of stuff. So I just really hope with the cranking out of all this content that they learn from the midness of this phase and like up the quality on their shows. Especially since a lot of this stuff is Disney Plus shows. The shows need to like step it up a little bit. I think step it up a little bit. But yeah, it's exciting nonetheless.
Sure.
A lot of content. All the nerd content, like podcasts and YouTube channels are going to be busy over the next year. A lot of things to talk about as we go through this. But yeah, are you guys excited?
Pretty excited.
Yes, I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Gotta find out where I'm gonna get all this money from to give them.
Well, a lot of it is shows. So it's more shows than movies. So at least you don't have to worry about it.
I gotta keep my Disney Plus subscription on for the next 5 years. Just pay them in advance.
Yep, literally for the next 5 years. What did you guys think of the Miss Marvel finale? We're like a week late to talk about it, but we'll just give our quick thoughts on it. What do you guys think of the show as a whole? How do you feel about the Inhumans being retconned to make Miss Marvel a mutant instead of an Inhuman? Did that bother you? Were you okay?
I'm not mad at it at all because Miss Marvel got her powers originally by Terrigen Mist. She's technically an Inhuman, but I've never like really. When I think of Inhumans, I don't think of Miss Marvel. Put it like that. I think of Black Bolt, Medusa, all those people. I've never really seen her with them. Heavy. She was just around in their era. I'm not mad at how they mixed it up. What I am mad about is the fact that we're all waiting for mutants and they're going to tease us by having this kid pretty much birth the phrase in the MCU. What is he, the next Tony Stark or something like that? Like really, he's coming up with the phrase, oh, it's a mutation. Like, no, I didn't want to hear it from him, but okay, whatever. And then she just brushes it off real quick. I'm like, okay, that was weird.
I just feel like we've gotten too many mutant teases and like not any concrete promise of a show or a movie where we will actually see them. So I'm a little like, it's a little overboard though now at this point.
Now that I'm thinking about it, how did Homeboy even examine his DNA if his whole house got blown up? Like, how did he even know that? Like this,
that's a plot hole.
Like, and now they're just gonna throw around the mutant phrase now after this kid said it. It's gonna, I don't know. I guess whatever.
I don't know. I'm tired of all these mutant teases. Tease us with mutants, but actually give us something. When are we gonna see the mutants actually pop up? Someone tell me what's going on right now. That's what I'm a little teeved about. Like, oh, okay, the word mutant, X-Men theme music playing. Woo.
They might be trying to say that what's her name's a mutant too.
Who?
The girl in WandaVision. Oh my God, who's gonna be in the Marvels too? Spectrum.
Yes.
She might be mutant. Scarlet Witch. She might be retconned as mutant.
Well, Scarlet Witch was a mutant in the comics.
In the comics, but right now she's just
right now they haven't really said like,
or whatever.
Yeah. But how would they find that out? Listen, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see. Maybe they're just really taking their time because they really don't know how they're going to do it at this point. They just keep teasing us and
because
teasing us and like, we'll figure it out.
think about it.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
really like if you want mutants to come, it can't just be like, oh, they were always here. Now look at all these mutants here. You gotta like you gotta have your first ones pop up here and there, and then everyone's like, oh, everybody's getting powers. This is the age of everyone getting powers. I don't know.
So you think it's somewhere in the lineup, but they just didn't announce it yet?
Simple way, it's gonna make us feel dumb for even thinking about it, and I hate when they do that to me. Every time I'm theorizing how they're gonna do something, and they do it in such a simple way.
I don't think we're getting mutants until Phase 6, because they didn't announce. They've only announced a couple things from Phase 6. Not every they only announced Fantastic Four and the 2 Avengers movies. So I'm sure they're gonna announce like next year or the year after that at Comic-Con. They're probably gonna announce the rest of the roster for Phase 6, and I feel like that's where the mutants are probably gonna come in. So gotta wait 2 more years for that. 2 more years of mutant teases.
I can see that.
Yeah. Because they didn't announce Deadpool at all. Like, when's Deadpool coming out? Probably not till Phase 6.
And I feel like there's a lot going on with them trying to explain like all the multiverse rules and all that stuff and all this multiversal content. And then you got Kang messing with the timeline and the time travel stuff. I'm not mad that they're like not throwing mutants in there just because we like do it the right way, hopefully.
Alrighty. But like, what do you rate the show as a whole? Was this show, like, give me your number rating.
It's better than Hawkeye. I liked it. I'm not mad at Miss Marvel. No, I really enjoyed it. It was a different style, a different flavor. We got to see like a different culture. And they didn't make it like they made it relatable. You know what I mean? Like to anybody. So it was cool. I really liked it. The little embiggen at the end where she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna embiggen" and stuff like that.
That was a little random and out of nowhere.
But like her powers are so much more than that right now. Okay, you can embiggen, but you can do a lot more than that.
How'd you know how to say that? I don't know. It is weird. It just came out of nowhere. But yeah, I enjoyed the show. It's up there in the shows that I like the most out of this phase. So I didn't have a problem with it. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I think they handled it well too. Like,
I love that her whole family found out and just knows. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that part.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that too. Her family did know in the comics too. So I'm glad that they put that in there. So yeah. And it's better when people know, because like, who wouldn't know that was her? You can tell. This whole thing with like these masks that only cover your eyes, secret identity. Like, I can clearly tell it's you. I don't understand. I had the same question about like.
That's what's cool about I forget her name, but like the popular girl who was mean to her.
Yeah.
She knew the whole time.
Yeah.
Exactly, that was really cool.
It's obvious. Secret identities. I don't understand secret identities at all, unless you have a whole mask. I feel like Spider-Man is really the only person that can.
Didn't know.
Yeah, which is weird. I don't know. I don't know.
Her best friend knew it was like a girl that was part of their culture, and she still didn't guess it was her.
I'm like, no one puts 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, Kamala's not around, but this Nightlight is here rescuing this little boy. Interesting.
How you feel about Kamran?
No, right away. Kamran, he's cool. I don't dislike him. Oh.
And she had a few boy toys in this little 6-episode series. She's
like a teenage girl. It was relatable in that way. Wait, James,
what? That was cool. I
thought
that was cool. She wasn't stuck with Bruno. That she had some options.
James, what didn't you like about Kamran? You were very quick to say he was all right.
Yeah, no, it felt forced a little bit.
Like what part felt forced?
No, just him being in there. Like, because it started off with his mom, and then like once his mom left, she was like, "I'm gonna leave my son," and then he was like trying to avenge his mom. He just realized his mom did him dirty like that. Then he got upset. He got his powers, and I was like, "All right, this guy, he's gonna be a bigger part." But it didn't seem like he was gonna be. Like, he just came with his cool car at first. I was like, "Okay, he's like gonna be the distraction from Bruno," but then he turned into like a true blue character. Like, oh man, I wasn't expecting this guy to like have staying power, but I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all these superheroes need a rival that have the same exact powers for them to have their movie with or show with. They gotta fight.
Gotta have your mirror match.
Oh, who are we taking? Kamran or Red Dagger's guy or Bruno?
Wait, what?
Who would you choose out of Red Dagger's guy, Kamran or Bruno, if you had needed a ride or die?
Bruno?
I'm choosing Red Daggers.
Yeah, he's actually trained in.
Yo, he was
Like,
nice.
so.
That kid was nice. He
Oh,
got her
that's
out
true.
of
I would take him.
some
I would take him
sticky
too.
situations.
I liked him the best. Yeah, I liked him the best out of all three of them. Yes, you're right. How'd you guys feel about the end credit scene where Carol Danvers made her appearance for 2 seconds?
I had a feeling they were going to do it like that. Like everybody was waiting. Like there, so it was like not that it had to happen, but we were like, give us something, and then they gave us literally the least they could.
Literally the least.
This-
How much do you think she got paid to appear in literally that 2 seconds of the show? Probably a lot of money.
To me,
One
this
and
was one of those times where I'm racking my head the whole show. How are they gonna link this to the Marvels? How are they gonna link this to the Marvels? And they do it in the simplest way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna warp her into it, and yeah, that's it. Now
done.
she's part of it.
It's done. I wonder where she ended up. Hopefully not anywhere super dangerous. But yeah, we'll see. That comes out. When does that come out again? May 2023. I think the Marvels comes out. So
Sometime.
She's gonna warp to a ship standing next to Shang-Chi and Spectrum.
true.
Miss Marvel's just gonna fly back there, and then now we got the Marvels. Nova's here. Let's go. It's a party.
Wong made
I'm
an
actually
appearance.
really hyped for the Marvels.
I'm hyped for the Marvels. I'm hyped. I'm kind of interested in She-Hulk now because if you watch this new trailer, Wong is going to be in the show too, or he's going to make an appearance in the trailer. So it's all going to be connected. Hopefully it's all connected now. Shang-Chi and the Marvels and the Hulk. I don't like all that end credit scene where we saw all of them at the end of Shang-Chi. Maybe it's all going to come full circle and make sense now. We'll see.
Shang-Chi, Moon Knight, Hawkeye's whatever new Hawkeye. They look like all the characters that they introduced. They got to bring them back, and they can't wait too long. They got to do it. Like
Exactly.
hopefully
This is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm like, we're not getting another Avengers in 2025. I don't get it.
I got you. I hear you.
I just
I'm
don't
ready for some
understand
more
it.
Moon Knight.
Yes.
I really have to finish that show. I'm gonna finish it.
Oh my god. You haven't seen that because you haven't seen the end credit scene. Like that is the biggest part of the show.
In all fairness, I honestly have to start it over again from the beginning because I fell asleep on every single episode when I was watching it. So I'm gonna watch it again. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do my master rewatch. I keep saying I'm gonna start it, but there's just no time to start it. But I'm actually gonna start it, and then when I get to Moon Knight, that is when I'll watch it. 2 months
for
from
the
now.
first time.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna watch it for the first time on your master rewatch.
Yes. I think it'll
Season
make
2
more
of
sense.
it was not announced, so you got plenty of time.
Yeah. It's gonna take me like 2 months to get there, but I'm gonna get there eventually. So I'm gonna do it on my master rewatch. I'm gonna start that, guys. I'm gonna start that in the next couple weeks. Maybe after I come back.
We'll ask every week until you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it. Is there anything else you guys want to cover before you wrap?
Did anyone see Nope?
Oh, not yet. I'm gonna see it on Tuesday though. So I
Got
have my thoughts on it next week. Yeah.
Did you see it, James?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a Dragon Ball Z link to watch, and it looks like I'm gonna have to wait till August 19th. So
yeah. Well, I figured that you were gonna have to wait. That's not that far from now though. You know,
no.
Yes.
wait it
About
out.
3 weeks out.
Yeah, so I am gonna see Nope. So I have my thoughts on it next weekend. I heard it got a very
Same.
low opening box office numbers though, so that's kind of sad.
Same.
Also
Yeah, because
Thor
everyone's
had the
still going to
biggest
see Top Gun.
Thor had the biggest drop off in the second week of any MCU movie ever, like in box
man.
office numbers. So not
Worse than Doctor
surprising.
Strange?
Worse than Doctor Strange, the worst one. So
Worse than
Because
didn't
it
Black
was-
Widow have a big drop off too? I think it's a trend.
yeah,
The
did it?
people who are
Oh, I
gonna
forgot
go
the
see
movie
a
was out in
Marvel
theater.
movie, they're
Mm.
gonna go see it the first week, and then everyone the second week. You know, that's how it makes sense.
Yeah. But also maybe word of mouth got around about how not great it was. But a lot of people liked it, Jaja included. So I don't know. I don't know what the what the deal with that is. But you guys gotta keep going to see these movies so that we can keep getting the content that we want.
And by the way, the soundtrack of Thor and Love and Thunder was top notch. I really enjoyed it.
I actually really didn't pay that much attention to the music. Maybe
The
because
soundtrack was amazing.
I hated it so much.
There's a lot of rock hits. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna watch it again eventually. It's in my rewatch, so it's gonna have to get watched again. But besides it, that's the only reason I'm watching it again. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way to document the rewatch on TikTok. I don't really know how to use TikTok besides putting our podcast clips up there. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Vlogging your rewatch.
Huh?
Vlogging your rewatch.
Yeah. I'm gonna point out all the plot holes that I find. I'm gonna try to make note of them. Anything else before we wrap up?
No, looking forward to phase 5.
All right. As always, you guys can forgot to shout out the week before, we talked about the outdoor skates field day that is happening this coming weekend. So if you're in New York City and you like to skate or want to learn how to skate, then join us in Brooklyn at Lincoln Terrace Park. And yeah, it's going to be a full day of outdoor activities and skating fun. So come out for that and support the Blerdsnerds podcast.
And you can meet Shannon and her skating skills.
Just me, because I'm the only one here. But yeah, come out and join us for that. And as always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.